Today we're looking into some really interesting internal emails from Meta, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, these just came out in court documents, right? Shedding light on some big acquisitions.
Exactly, especially the Instagram one. The emails allegedly show the real strategic thinking.
What was going on behind the scenes?
Yeah. So our goal today really is to try and understand that potential strategy. Get past the official story a bit.
And to do that, you kind of have to picture the scene back in 2012.
Right. What was happening then?
Well, Facebook was obviously huge, but Instagram, its growth was just meteoric, really rapid.
And these emails suggest Facebook, or Meta now, they noticed.
Oh, they noticed. They seem to show a real internal view of Instagram as a potential, a disruptor.
Yeah, we actually have a quote here from Zuckerberg himself in 2012.
What does it say?
He writes, "These businesses are nascent, but the networks are established. The brands are already meaningful. If they grow to a large scale, they could be very disruptive to us."
Wow. Okay, disruptive to us. That's pretty direct.
It doesn't exactly sound like he's cheering them on, does it? More like identifying a threat.
Exactly. Less, wow, cool innovation, and more, this could be a problem.
And it gets clearer with another line from that same email.
Which is
He says, one way to look at this is that what we're really buying is time.
buying time. Okay, that's a very specific way to put it.
It really is. It suggests maybe the main goal wasn't just getting Instagram's users or its tech.
But maybe stopping them or slowing them down, buying time to neutralize a competitor before they get too big.
So beyond just user numbers, what else might they have been worried about? Like engagement.
Yeah, possibly engagement, especially with younger users. That was a demographic Facebook really wanted to lock down. Instagram had that cool factor.
So acquiring them gave Facebook or Meta control over that whole emerging scene.
Seems like it. So if you piece it together, the alleged strategy isn't just about building your own thing.
It's also about maybe buying up or even killing off the competition. Is that what's suggested?
That's certainly an interpretation these emails lend themselves to. And it wasn't necessarily just Instagram, right?
Yeah, you mean other deals might fit this pattern, like WhatsApp?
Well, WhatsApp was huge in messaging. Acquiring them could also be seen as, heading off competition in a different area, buying time there too, maybe.
And it seems like internally, they might have known this approach could look, bad.
How so?
There's this reaction from another Meta executive to Zuckerberg's email.
Okay.
He says, I would love to talk about this in person. I just can't imagine this would be helpful to us if it were disclosed.
Oof. Okay, let's talk in person. That usually means...
Yeah, don't put this in writing.
Mhm.
It kind of suggests they knew the strategy might be seen as problematic, right? Didn't want a paper trail.
Which hints at the bigger picture here. This isn't just ancient history about one deal.
No, it suggests a possible blueprint of intent, you could say. A way of operating that might have shaped the whole tech landscape you see now.
Absolutely. It could give us insight into how Meta approached competition generally, affecting the choices and the apps that you actually have available today.
Right. And the FTC, their current case, it's not just looking at the legality of one deal in isolation, is it?
No, exactly. They seem to be trying to show this alleged pattern, an anti-competitive mindset driving these big acquisitions.
Which makes those quotes, those emails, pretty important evidence, potentially.
You could see why someone might call them nuclear receipts, especially thinking back to that whole move fast and break things philosophy. The receipts for the things that got broken, maybe?
So wrapping this part up, the core idea from these emails is this alleged strategy. Less about just organic growth, more about...
More about potentially eliminating rivals, buying time, controlling the field, taking potential competitors like Instagram off the board.
Right. Which leads us to a final thought for you, the listener.
Yeah, something to chew on. If this alleged strategy of innovation through elimination was really happening,
How might that have shaped the tech world you use? What apps, what services, what competitors might have been, bought and buried along the way?
what might your choices look like today if things had played out differently? It's definitely food for thought.